Hello, welcome again to my live stream. आप सुनाइए, आप सब ठीक हो guys? कौन सा हो गया है इवन स्पेल इसमें लेट्स कंटिन्यू नहीं छोड़ दिया था ना ये वाला तेरी याद से
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Ribéry. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
He is through here. That's a throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barella. Salmakers. Good running, strong and purposeful. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fratesi. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Çalhanoğlu. Acerbi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Schneider. Over to the left. Çalhanoğlu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice control. And Batistuta! Tomori, quick look, then plays it in. And he's heaved it away. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. Good ball, good take. Bastoni gets it clear. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That'll be a throw. DiMarco. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And the keeper has it. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here.
Oh, that's ambitious. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Played out wide. Well, there's a probing ball. Schneider goes sliding in. Now it's DiMarco, and he's managed to get free. Fratesi. And it's Barella. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Sakani. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he thumps it clear. Nicely shaped ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. De Vrij is there to clear. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Salmakers opts for safety. Nice looking ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's on it. Can he get away? Now Martinez. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? DiMarco.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Searching pass he's played there. Tomori cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Let's go.
Into extra time we go. Now it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get rid. He's out of play for a goal kick.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries from a long way out. Stefan de... Oh no, this does not look good. He shifts, shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Nice.
Struck first time. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Nice, nice.
And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Have your entry tickets at hand as it's
Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? And so the last chance to find a winner. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Oh, what a mistake! What a throw in. And now they can clear their lines. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And he can clear it away.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he's gone looking for safety. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Mkhitaryan. The most accurate pass. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Batistuta is the next man in the spotlight.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Inter Milan looking to draw level. No!
Wow.
Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Milan with this chance to pull 2 clear. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Inter Milan are looking to keep pace here.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Çalhanoğlu will take the 3rd penalty. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Inter Milan are looking to him to tie things up. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Ribery comes up, their 4th taker. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Inter Milan are looking to save match point. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
To you now with a quick request for support.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. He's picked his way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rafael Leao. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Cannavaro.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Çalhanoğlu. Tomori cuts out the pass. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. That's rather hopeful. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Doubt. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Martinez. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Fratesi shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Just eases him off the ball. Ribery. Cannavaro. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead.
Real chance! He has done it! Inter are back in business!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 66 minutes is number 24.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Terrific save by Manuel. And that's definitely not his best. Now he's got space here, and the pass is intercepted, and it's Mkhitaryan. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rafael Leao.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Çalhanoğlu. That is good strength. They're urging him to shoot. They want to be quick to recover this. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a throw.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Just about within shooting range. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please be reminded
Your final
that drinking
thoughts,
is
Jim?
only allowed
Inter
in the
just
areas
didn't
shown
have
on this
enough
map.
time,
Thank you
Peter,
very
to
much for your
correct their many
cooperation.
problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much
Hello,
depends on
everybody,
this.
and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve.
Inter
It is
against
indeed a
Inter.
heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Stefan de Vrij. Pavard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Zielinski. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's picked his way through. Picked out great chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pavard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Barella. Pavard could try cutting inside here. Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Fratesi is there, and he can pick it up. Stefan de Vrij. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything...
He's had a shot! Barella. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. And that's been won straight back. Good ball, good take. Fratesi. Barella. Martinez.
That was lovely, that.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Fratesi. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Di Marco goes short, turns and goes back. Big chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's an excellent interception. Pavard. Now, can they get him away? Mkhitaryan.
There will be 1 minute
Tries
at
to
a
pass
time.
it through. Now Martinez. And Martinez! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of... He's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Barella.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Mkhitaryan has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stefan de Vrij is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Pete.
And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He is Martinez! Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Spread out to the left. And it's Barella. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sabhi cuts out the pass. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an end to...
Just the goalkeeper's shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
And the shot! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 78 minutes is
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilient
Martinez! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, here we go. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be
Now it's
5
Martinez.
minutes added time.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Stefan de Vrij. He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that. Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Sabhi. That's that, the end. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
And now, please
Will be
come
somewhat
forward
what
to
we've
screen
witnessed, Jim.
for
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Now it's Son Heung-min looking for the run. Oh, good take and a one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Højlund. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice looking ball. Diogo Dalot with the clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caught offside that time. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Another chance from a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Colwill driving on and making good progress. Aimed beyond the defence. Pickford claims comfortably. Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Matheus Cunha. Now that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Cleared away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, quality. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's Højlund! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Ball's gone out of play. Rodri.
There will be 1
And
minute
Guardiola.
added time.
Adams. And he's lost his man here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what
Security
the second half
staff for
brings.
each block, please report to the
So
staff
there was
room
the first
immediately.
half.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen. Number 20,
And the second
De
half
Bruyne.
gets underway.
Number 22.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Dwight York. Number 29.
Cleared without complication.
Number
They've got it
8,
again.
Agar.
And it's Menu. Can he get on the end of this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is a good challenge from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good run down the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary, but that has not gone well. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And this is Son Heung-min.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he thumps it clear. Driving forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Agar. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Diogo Dalot. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Matheus Cunha, and they win it back again.
There will be 1 minute at a
And
time.
no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show
And
for
now,
all of that.
to all members of the crowd, I'd like
Well,
to
how will
ask
we
you
look
to
back on
join
that?
me
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Not the most accurate pass. Maciej Cunha. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Onana gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Bruno Fernandes. Maciej Cunha.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, look at the space here. Chalobah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro. Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball, and that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, he's had a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look... And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Højlund.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Højlund has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Karte. Šeško. And he's let fly. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change. Hoyland! Karte. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Yes! And they are cruising away. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Karte.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the pass is intercepted. Karte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Matheus Cunha. Karte. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw cuts out the pass. Matheus Cunha. Ball is over the line. That's an imaginative pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Hoyland receives it in a good position here. That's tidy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball's gone out of play. And that's another throw. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation
Hello,
for
welcome,
your
welcome.
safety.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Diogo Dalot is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rice gets it clear.
I think Frank Lampard will be key here, Peter. He's certainly going to be asked to do an awful lot. Recycling, distributing, and of course running box to box.
Yeah, well, decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. They want to be quick to recover this, and that's been intercepted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's burst through!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Rodri with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an...
And a chance! Yes! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Looking to play him in. Strong running down that left flank. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And here's Savinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a cute ball. De Ligt clears it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Menu. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. That is good. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Richarlison. Coming on the field is number 19, Fernando
Onana.
Torres.
And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Savinho. Savinho. Now, can they get him away? Lampard picks it up out wide. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was nowhere near his best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Diogo Dalot is there to clear. Now it's Savinho. Vardiol. And he plays one through. Now it's Savinho. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Bukayo Saka.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Saka coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
That's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Agar. Coming on the field is number 14, Reinders.
And it's Karte. Matthews Cunha. Hoyland! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hoyland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past. Rodri, and it's gone back to the keeper. Pickford, the great organiser of defence. Alexander-Arnold. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Menu takes a shot. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine...